big story that came out last night to my liking, and hopefully to everybody's liking, was that the U.S. intelligence suggesting that North Korea's evil, murderous dictator, Kim Jong Un, was in grave danger after undergoing a surgery. This is according to a U.S. official with direct knowledge. Then a second source familiar with the intelligence telling CNN that the U.S. has been closely monitoring reports on Kim's health. Some eyebrows were raised when Kim Jong Un missed his grandfather's birthday, which was on April 15th. That raised a little speculation about his health. And then another U.S. official told CNN that the concerns about Kim's health are credible, but the severity is hard to assess. Here's what we do know about Kim Jong Un. He's not the poster child for health. He's a short, pudgy little guy who is a binge smoker, who obviously does not eat healthy, doesn't get exercise, smokes all the time. So, I just put up on social media, I said, Dear Kim Jong Un.
But he does look 14 years old.
I said, Kim Jong Un, die, sincerely the world. I put that up on social media. If anybody out there is pulling for this guy to survive, you're an idiot. You might be one of the same people that were protesting throughout the country in regards to this coronavirus. But I'll tell you one thing, and I'll say this for sure. Yes, I hope he does die. I don't say that about many people. I hope Kim Jong Un suffers, and I hope he dies. And if and when he does, and I hope it's sooner than later, the president better not say anything nice about him, because he's said a lot of nice things about Kim Jong Un in the past. Make no mistake about it. This is an evil, murderous dictator, a son of a bitch that has killed a bunch of innocent people, including Americans. And I really hope. You want to talk about praying to God? I pray to God that this guy is no longer alive in the next couple days. It'll be a great thing, not just for this country or for their country. It'll be a great thing for the world if Kim Jong Un is dead.
I'm pretty certain that there aren't, at least as far as Americans that are familiar with politics, that there aren't 200 Americans in the entire United States who want Kim Jong Un to live through this. Now, associating those type of people who want Kim Jong Un to live with this or from this to those that were protesting the coronavirus, to me, is a total over-the-top association, Brian.
Okay. Well, I disagree.
That being said, if Donald Trump doesn't go up on stage and call him a murder, an evil, murderous dictator,
he won't.
Well, if he doesn't do that, you can have an issue with it.
Yes.
If he doesn't use those exact 3 words, you're going to have an issue with it.
I would rather him not say anything than say something about. Here's why. Because Kim Jong Un and him, Donald Trump is. We don't have to go through everything he said about Kim Jong, but the love letters, how much respect he has from Kim Jong Un. He thinks he's a great guy.
Well, he was trying to avoid nuclear war, Brian.
Okay. Well,
he was. And when Kim Jong Un is dead,
did Barack Obama say those things about Kim Jong Un?
There will be no replacement for Kim Jong Un that is going to be threatening the United States with nuclear war.
George W. Bush, Bill Clinton.
So I don't think that Donald Trump will say anything nice about him at all when he dies.
Okay, we'll see. I
think he'll talk about it. I don't think he'll call him a good guy by any stretch.
Okay, he said that before.
I think he'll say that North Korea's leader is dead, but I don't think he's going to actually be positive.
Going to what you said about,
I find that very hard to believe.
This possible war. Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, George W. Bush, George Bush Sr. All these presidents have never said any really kind words about Kim Jong Un, and there were no nuclear wars as far as I can remember with North Korea. So I don't think it's necessary to kiss Kim Jong Un's ass the way Donald Trump has done over the last 3.5 years to pretend like, well, we're just doing this because there's no nuclear war. There is no nuclear war coming. And the comments that Trump has said about Kim Jong Un over the course of the last 3.5 years are despicable. He has been nicer to Kim Jong Un than some of the governors in some of the states here during this coronavirus, and that is completely unacceptable. I don't even want to talk about that because it gets me really angry. But the bottom line is it'll be a good day for America, and it'll be a good day for the country if we find out that Kim Jong Un is dead. And period. End of story. So let's hope that happens as a country and as a world, because this man is a horrible human being. Here's what we're going to do.
The worst human being, Brian. This guy has, it's called a pleasure squad. It is a group, basically a harem of a couple hundred women, and all these women do from the age that they're moved into this pleasure squad is they pleasure, and they make sure that his family and his top leading military generals are satisfied sexually. I mean, this guy is an absolute scumbag. He's probably one of the worst.
Wait, what is that called again?
It's called the pleasure squad.
I got about 4 or 5.
See, I like the pleasure squad. I think that's a good idea.
You think that's a good idea?
I think like there's worse things that he's done.
The pleasure squad.
I mean that's Stein. That's all these women do. I mean, that's their entire existence.
Well, Kim Jong Un is certainly a great-looking guy, so I'm sure the women are very honored to do that. But again, it goes back to what I said a few minutes ago. The world will be a better place if Kim Jong Un is dead. Imagine those women that are forced to have sex with Kim Jong Un, that short, pudgy little piece of garbage.
Again, not just him, all of his top, his top military generals.
Yes, no, I
and
understand.
then if you commit any type of crime whatsoever, you get hard labor. You saw what happened to Otto Warmbier. Yeah?
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't see exactly how he died,
For what,
but
for
certainly
stealing a poster?
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
for taking a poster off a wall.
Yeah, completely ridiculous. That was a murder. Kim Jong Un lied. Donald Trump said he sided with Kim Jong Un. Just another example of Donald Trump acting like a complete buffoon and taking the side of an evil, murderous dictator. Absolutely disgusting. But again, we hope that Kim Jong Un does die. I hope he dies today. I hope he suffers, and I hope every single one of those women that he made suffer are allowed to punch him in the face or throw a rock at his body as he's about to die. That's what I hope happens. Anyway.